Yo, what it do, JJONSOME? We back with another video, bro. Today, FaZe Banks, bro. I looked up to you, man, and I'm trolling with you. But nah, bro. FaZe Banks been in some deep shit, bro. I don't know if y'all been hearing on Twitter and all these other websites, dude. This man been on his scamming shit again, because apparently he has, past of scamming. I've been hearing about them, especially in the crypto niggas. I got done dirty by a couple crypto niggas. The meme coin's been hidden, and I've been getting cooked. I've been getting rugged every day. Been getting sniped, scalpeled, whatever the word you want to use. But yeah, bro, let's see what happened with him, man. Come on.
Billion-dollar company. But instead of currently being known amongst the world for this amazing feat, you choose to go viral all over social media for being known as nothing more than an alleged crypto scammer.
I'll let you in on a secret. Don't tell anybody I said this, but we figured out how to just scoop so much money out of Hollywood and the internet. Like, we're just running with it.
I know it, dude.
Until the fucking wheels fall off.
In this video, we're talking about the current FaZe Banks situation,
but
what exactly did he do? Why does the whole internet hate him right now? And why is he beefing with Aiden Ross? Well,
why would you say, hey, I'm gonna let you in on a secret, bro's recording, don't tell anyone this, but I'm gonna let you in? Come on, bro.
It's probably what you're here to find out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the trap house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into this whole FaZe Banks situation. Okay, so to start the video, we're going to be talking about FaZe Banks, and for those of you who are unfamiliar with who Banks is, he started his career on the internet over 13 years ago playing the popular game known as Call of Duty. He would get his claim to fame like most of the Call of Duty community at the time.
Yo, Banks, bro, that Selly's absolutely not, like, no, bro. I don't know, like, he always gave me these, like, bully Disney Channel Nick vibes, you feel me? The bully play like, oh teacher, what do you mean I got dick up my mouth? Like, I don't know, you get it? Like, come on, bro. You don't stop doing that. It's like, you probably a cool dude, but if he pulls one of them emotes on me, nah, I'm gonna be turned off.
By doing a bunch of crazy things with snipers, but everything would change for Banks on March 24th, 2013, where he would post a video announcing to the world that he had officially joined FaZe Clan. After this moment, his life would never be the same again, because just 3 years later, he ended up in New York in one of the first ever content houses with all of his friends that he had either met through gaming or of course by joining FaZe. Now, the growth within this house was absolutely crazy for everyone involved, and it really helped take FaZe Clan as a whole to an entirely new level. But for Banks, this house in New York would be where his whole scamming allegations officially began. In August of 2015, he would upload a series of videos dedicated to him having huge wins on a gambling website that was based around CSGO skins.
I've been hearing
he promoted these sites in various videos and even live streams as well. He would show his majority younger audience that it was possible to gamble on this site while also having it incorporated with a popular video game. And of course, what's better to anyone than being able to make a lot of money while also having it involve a game that you love as well? And some of you may say, oh, well, what's the issue with this? We see people promoting gambling all the time today. We see many creators do it with stake. Everyone has a stake deal. Yeah. We know. You see, Banks didn't just promote gambling to a younger audience. He had a whole much more larger scheme running, because he didn't disclose to anyone that he was actually a co-owner of these sites. And he was allegedly even pocketing over $200,000 per day. And of course, not to mention while he was promoting these sites and doing all of these live streams and things like that to quote unquote prove to people that it was real, it's alleged that he had rigged odds throughout all of these streams and videos to of course encourage his very large audience to come and gamble on the site, because there was a high chance that they were going to win money. And that whole scheme lasted for about 2 years up until 2017. But this wouldn't be anywhere near the end of Banks' scamming allegations. In fact, it was just the beginning. You see, during this time, FaZe Clan was growing immensely, and it got to the point where they were without a doubt the biggest content creation group on the internet, which sparked them to move out of New York and move across the country to the city of Los Angeles, where it seemed like every single YouTuber in the world moved in like that 2017 to 2019 era. And this is where FaZe Clan would become extremely mainstream, and they really branched entirely outside of the gaming aspect. They were borderline borderline stars in their own.
If you're here for them vids, bro, them vids were fire. That's when Rice Gum was blowing up. All these was Jake Paul and Rice Gum, how they laid beef, I think. You know, a lot of junk was going on that time. I think Cardi performed or had a little party at the Clout House, bro. That porn stars up in there, bro. That shit was like prime internet. Xbox Addictions was hidden. BBC trolling, all that. Yeah. Leafy is here.
Which led to them beginning to live their life like rock stars rather than YouTubers. Which even
Corey Kenshin was posting consistently. Spooky Scary Sundays, like he wasn't missing no days. Yeah, bro, Pete.
Caused Banks himself, along with a few other FaZe members, to fall into a series of addiction issues, which all of them are pretty open about, and thankfully they're all sober now, so I'm not going to get into that too much. But basically I say that to say that this will all start being the downfall of FaZe Clan. They weren't really gaming much anymore, they were recruiting random people to the clan. Everybody was kind of just doing their own thing. And even while all of this was going on, Banks himself would start to enter the peak of his career. You see, he had formed a content house known as the Clout House, which also featured popular creators like Alyssa Violet, who Banks dated at one point, Summer Rae, and of course Rice Gum as well. And this house did amazing. Like, everyone in this house was kind of hitting the peaks of their career. Banks was seeing millions of views per video, like literally everything he dropped was going platinum. Now, even though Banks was seeing a lot of success on the internet at this time, this whole LA and Clout House era will only contribute to the narrative of him being a scammer. I've seen a lot of posts on social media today about the drama that a popular creator named Tfue had in the past with FaZe regarding his contract.
This is about me and this contract that I signed when I didn't know any better. I'm an idiot. I should have never signed it in the first place. This 3-year contract. What is in this contract is so bizarre. It's so I wish you guys could see this thing because I can't even fathom it.
Yeah, remember this.
This contract basically
Fortnite
allows FaZe at any point in the 3 years to just fucking take all my hard earnings and all my hard work and just strip it. Over 49%, over 79%. What is in this contract is insane, and that's not even the worst parts. I can't disclose what is within this contract, but FaZe Clan, please release the contract for the public to see. Let me show the public. Just give me permission to show these people the truth.
Damn.
It's not a hobby.
That's insane.
It's your
And I personally don't believe that Banks had much to do with this very poor contract that Tfue signed. Even if he did, Tfue still signed the contract. But I have been seeing some people on Twitter try to pin all the blame for this on Banks, alleging that he has a history of scamming his quote-unquote friends.
See, that's the thing about
now,
scamming.
while Banks may be off
the thing about scamming or being a thief or things like that, bro. If people know you stole something, and let's say you're in a room with everybody, bro, but you're known as the thief. Maybe this time you didn't steal anything, but the eyes are gonna be on you just because you did it that one time. Especially if it was for big amounts like 200K a day, which is fucking insane.
Hook for that entire Tfue situation. There's been other instances where he has some, if not a lot, of explaining to do. Like in 2021, when the entire crypto and NFT space started booming, Banks was one of the first creators to publicly start trying to back some of these companies. On May 27, 2021, Banks had made a tweet announcing the official release of a crypto token known as Banks Social, claiming that he liked the project a lot and he thought that it was going to be the next coin to pop, which ultimately ended up being completely false because this coin flopped and everyone lost a lot of money because of it. So that was one of the first instances of like, okay, this bank guy is like a little weird, he's causing me to lose money. And of course there was also this Save the Kids crypto scam in 2021 as well, which was a token that claimed to be more of a charity, donating money to help better the lives of children everywhere. But instead of actually saving the kids, this also ended up being one big scam. And the whole Save the Kids project resulted in 3 FaZe members being suspended from the organization, and one of them even being permanently removed. And while it was never really confirmed that Banks had any involvement with this coin, many fans believe that it was no coincidence that this coin was backed by the most popular FaZe creators at the time, along with even Rice Gum as well, who of course has been one of Banks' longtime friends. Right. Now to move along, there's also multiple other crypto scams that Banks has undeniable involvement in. For example, this NFT project that launched back in 2022 known as Imposter NFT, This was a project that was meant to fuse both gaming and crypto together, which is obviously two things that Banks seem to love the most, which led to him allegedly joining this project as an advisor. And once he joined, he sent this entire paragraph of a message in the Discord server that was dedicated to the project, claiming that this was once again going to be the next big thing. And big surprise, 3 years later to where we are today, much like the other coin, this one completely flopped as well, and it's currently down about 90%, and Banks doesn't even mention this thing at all anymore. Then came the next yearly scheme for Banks. In 2023, another NFT project known as Utopia Avatars were launched, and Banks was once again an advisor on this team. Funny enough, even Toph Cooperman, Aiden Ross's manager, who's been going viral recently, was also a part of this team as well. But anyways, this was another project that Banks seemed to believe heavy in, and he was even rumored to be purchasing an entire house in LA just for the people who were members of the team.
Utopia house, coming soon.
I hate this nigga, bro. Bro, see, that's his. I think that's his job in these, pretty much in these scams. His job is mostly just to kind of like just promote it in a way, just be like, "Yo, coming soon, bro. We're about to go nuclear," and people gonna. I guess his voice sounds good. You know, sell it. Boom. He probably doesn't even have the brains or like does really the coding in any of it. Like his job is purely promotion.
But yet again, you guessed it, at this point, currently today, the whole
I think that was a dumb
Avatar
moment.
project is
Am I retarded for saying
completely dead. The whole thing is down about 99%, and of course, Banks doesn't even mention that it exists anymore. But to speed things up a little bit and to fast forward to where we are today, 2025, where Banks is currently under the most heat he's ever faced throughout his years of alleged scheming. It all started back in February of this year, where Banks did a stream with Aiden Ross, and this stream was meant to supposedly teach Aiden the ins and outs of the cryptocurrency world, and they even had some of the most known crypto traders there on the stream as well. And while they did give a little bit of insight about the whole world of the cryptocurrency space, it was clear from the very start that this was all a part of some type of elaborate scheme that Aiden Ross himself wasn't even in on. Literally within the first 20 minutes of the stream, Aiden went to buy $50,000 worth of the MLG coin, which was a crypto that Banks was heavily backing all over social media because it once again was a crypto that tied in together gaming and crypto, which just seemed to be a match made in heaven for Banks. But anyways, after Aiden brought the $50,000 worth of this coin, he ended up losing thousands of dollars within the matter of literal seconds, which caused many fans to believe that all of these crypto guys that Banks invited onto the stream were literally rug pulling or scamming Aiden live on stream right behind his back.
Just listen. Dude, can I talk about that?
Talk about that.
Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm down 12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
People have been expecting this moment all day because again we're retarded. So a lot of people bought MLG probably today, expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it. But it's fine. Again, this is something that we're all positioned in for good reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about a position like MLG.
So since then, Aiden has been aware of what really happened during that stream, and he's even publicly called out some of the people who were involved with rug pulling him during this stream as well. But Aiden wasn't the only person who lost money on his MLG coin. In fact, the coin as a whole has plummeted completely and is currently in a terrible state, which has led us to where we are today. Earlier today, some DMs had gotten leaked from a Twitter group chat that included FaZe Blanks allegedly blaming Aiden Ross for the downfall of MLG. And at first, I didn't believe this was a real screenshot at all, because Banks is someone who's literally been with Aiden throughout basically his entire career. And it always seemed like, at least on camera, him and Aiden had a great relationship. So it was definitely surprising to me, and I'm sure many others as well, when Aiden Ross himself had put out a tweet confirming that these messages were real within the screenshot. And he even acknowledged how hurt.
The Banks screenshot is real. Shit, sad as fuck. If you guys think that MLG being rugged was me, I'm sorry to tell you it wasn't. There's a reason that entire house is silent. Truth will come out eventually. I'm just more hurt on the fact someone I call my brothers behind my back. Damn, bro. That boy really YSL. He slimed them out. Come on, Banksy.
He was that someone he considered a brother would talk about him behind his back like that.
These people already have money too, bro.
I mean, I saw a lot what Banks said I saw the way he's going about defending himself, but one thing I haven't seen him say is if those DMs are real or not, what he said in the chat. It seems like he's kind of dancing around that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like, it's just, bro, like we all fuck up, we all make mistakes, but it's all about taking accountability for a lot of stuff, right? It's like, hey bro, like I said that shit, my fault, I was wrong. I threw you under the bus when, you know, I should take blame for that. I made that stream happen. It's shit like that, right? Like bro, I genuinely couldn't believe it when I saw that message, especially like the way it was worded. When I read that shit at the end saying there's only one bad actor in this and it's Aiden, I was like, what the fuck? Like that was a crazy thing to read, right? Like to me, I just can't believe.
So this led to Banks getting a huge wave of hate all over social media. There was even rumors circulating around that someone had paid $30,000 to $40,000 to some of the top Twitter pages to literally just spread hate propaganda on FaZe Banks. So in response to this, Banks will put out a tweet claiming that him and Aiden was currently on the phone and they were planning to do a stream together to address everything that happened and put a whole end to it. But unfortunately, that never ended up happening because apparently all of this hate had gotten so bad for Banks that he would announce to the world that he was not only officially stepping away from FaZe Clan as the CEO, but he was going to be indefinitely stepping away from the internet as well. Now, even though Banks literally pulled FaZe Clan out of the gulag within the last 2 years since he became the CEO again, I do think it's the best idea that he kind of just disassociates with FaZe as a whole for right now while all of this crypto stuff is going on. Because with him being the CEO...
And he was trying to get, I think I overheard, he was trying to get like Lacey and Ron, or all of FaZe, but I think Lacey and Ron were down to do this other crypto thing and tell people to... It's like a blockchain or something. I don't know, bro. Like
the company, every time he gets one of these scam allegations, crazy, they all just seem to fall back on anyone who has FaZe in their name.
Hey, bro, and just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got something cooking, twin. That's why all these niggas trying to. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much. I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, cause y'all don't get it. So I'ma just laugh, bro. But just remember what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. All right, that's all I'ma do. Is laugh.
So yeah, that's the Banks situation currently. No one knows.
Let me know what y'all think, bro. Let me say this, bro. Bruce was right, bro. People want to say Bruce, bro, you just hating, bro. You be doing too much. Bro. See? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Shit's insane. You just want to talk that shit, talk that bullshit, nigga. Then look. See what happens? Like, come on, bro. Stop. Bro, that shit's insane, bro. But my question is, like, if you have all this money, why do you need so much more? Like, you already scammed. You already milked your people. You already milked your people for a lot of, a lot of money, a lot of funds. $200K a day. Like, dang. What do you do with all of it? You need more? The drug addiction, it can't be that bad that you clear through all that money. But yeah, bro. Let me know what y'all think, bro. This is insane. Like and subscribe.